Hi everyone, my name is Cameron Maynard, and this is my week 6 video podcast reaction. I want to start out by saying that it was sad at times watching this video about Oksana Masters, especially the parts where it's revealed that she was born with a set of birth defects that affected her hands and feet, believed to be caused by radiation from the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. It was sad that she spent the first 7.5 years of her life in Ukrainian orphanages. It was sad that she was starving to death and so malnourished when she came to America. That she was afraid her mother, Gay Masters, wouldn't keep her if Gay knew the things that had happened to her. That was sad. And it was sad that, Oksana did some drawings and a woman could tell that she had been abused. All those things were sad, but at the same time, the video was inspiring and uplifting in the fact that she was a first time gold medal winner at the Paralympic Games and that she was described as being a resilient person and that she always figures out a way to bounce back. Um, Hearing that sports saved her was great to hear as well. Whenever you hear stories about people that go on to prosper, be successful, and overcome adversity after having a rough childhood, that's always inspiring to hear about. And I think the fact that they're doing well and overcoming all that just makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. Don't let the length of this video deceive you. I think that even videos or stories that aren't very long at all, they can have important meaning to them and be inspiring. And that's exactly what I thought about this video. So, that's my opinion about the stuff that was discussed in the video. Now shifting gears to things like the camera angles, the aspects of the packages, or just the package rather, and the features that stand out to me. I think the camera angles in this video were inspiring too. The start of the video that shows different angles of Oksana skiing, I think that is appropriate considering that the narrator was pointing out that a tolerance for anguish is essential if you want to do cross country skiing, and that Oksana has endured a lot to get to where she is now. It was sad seeing the clips of Oksana as a kid now and how her condition was affecting her. Of course, it was also sad to see her mother getting emotional talking about her, but those camera angles, as well as the up close shot of Oksana's face in the interview with her as an adult, I think those angles are all necessary in order to tell her story and what she's been through. I think the clip of the highlight of Oksana getting to the finish line in the 2018 Paralympics, I thought that clip was there just to symbolize the adversity she had faced and, how far she's come since then. Those were all features in the video that stood out to me. I think it does follow the 180-degree rule simply because I think, all the camera angles in the video, um, I think I think all the camera angles in the video are easy to catch on to and easy to follow, and there are no angles in the video that would confuse anyone watching it. I think anyone watching the video would feel like afterward that all the camera angles were appropriate and that they followed the 180-degree rule for that reason. One helpful thing I learned from this video is that if you're tasked with creating a video about something of this magnitude, it's important to make sure that people can find meaning in the aspects and camera angles and know the message that they're trying to get across. And another helpful thing that I learned from the video is that, it can always be helpful to watch a video like this if you have to create one like it, just so, you can get a good idea of what you need to do for it to be effective and for audiences to find it effective.